Hey guys, it's Jill. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be all about turkey leftovers. In this video, I have about 7 to 8 recipe ideas for your leftover turkey, so that way none of your turkey will go to waste, because all of these recipes are incredibly delicious. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I hope that you guys get some great ideas on what to do with your leftover turkey. Let's get into it. Okay, so for this, it's super simple. You're gonna need 1 can of condensed cream of chicken soup. You can either do 1 or 2. I usually do 1 pie crust, but I'm gonna go ahead and make this with 2 today. You need a bag of mixed vegetables that are steamed, either some Greek yogurt or some sour cream. This is the first time I'm actually using Greek yogurt. I usually use sour cream, but it's still gonna be delicious. Half a cup of onion, which I already have chopped, 3 tablespoons of flour, 1 1/4 cup of, I usually use 1% milk, or you can use almond milk unsweetened if you want, but I'm using whole milk today. And then of course, the star of the show, your leftover turkey. We're gonna be using 4 cups of this. So we're gonna start by putting things into our Dutch oven over here. And you also want to go ahead and cook these to whatever the bag says to cook. Okay, so to this, you're going to take your 1 1/4 cups of milk, 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 and 3. Let me know in the comments down below if you always make a mess in the kitchen, because I always make a mess in the kitchen. Now you want to add some salt and some pepper, and you're just going to whisk this together until it gets slightly thickened. While that's thickening up, I'm going to go ahead and take a pie crust and just add it to the bottom of a pie pan. So this is really simple. You just take it, roll it out, and just place it right there on the bottom of your pie pan. This is definitely nice and thick. I'm gonna go ahead and add my onions. Like I said, it's about half a cup. I did half an onion. Now you want to take your cream of chicken soup, dump that in. And then you want to take your 1/4 cup of either Greek yogurt or sour cream and add that into the mix. And you're just going to stir all of that together until well combined. Now you want to take your cooked mixed veggies and add that to the bubbly mixture. Turn this down a little bit. And then stir that together. And now we are going to add in our 4 cups of cooked, already made, leftover turkey. So 4 cups goes down into the mix. Down it goes. And then you just mix that together. You can taste it right now, see if you need a little bit more salt or pepper or any kind of additional seasonings. And then you just put it onto your pie crust and pour it down onto your pie crust. And you just smooth it out. Over here on my channel, we don't, if you're looking for aesthetically pleasing, pretty looking food, it's not what you're gonna find here. I'm just a real mom in the kitchen that doesn't like to cook but has to, so I'm just winging it. And then we're gonna take the other pie crust and just lay it over top. You could pinch the sides if you want, make it look pretty. You could do it with a fork if you want to. I just, like I said, I just wing it, so we're just gonna kind of go with the flow here. And then I will always do something to vent it, so I usually do a little smiley face, because this is delicious and my family is always happy whenever I make it. I forgot that was still hot and it's actually still on. So here is your beautiful turkey pot pie. I'm going to put it onto a baking sheet just in case there's any overflow. It's not going to get into my stove, or it's not going to get on my stove. It's going to get on the baking sheet. And we're going to bake this at 375 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes, or until your crust is golden brown. Okay, and this is our turkey pot pie. Super simple, super delicious. I'm going to let this cool down for a little bit and then we're going to cut into it. And it's probably not going to look pretty, but that's okay. I will show you what it looks like when I cut it so you guys can see the inside of it. Today we are making turkey green bean casserole crunch bowls. So this is everything you're going to need. So the things you're going to need for this recipe are, of course, some leftover turkey, some green beans, some onion soup mix, Laughing Cow cheese, Parmesan cheese, cottage cheese, and then French fried onions. And then that's just the basic. If you want to do something a little different and add a little bit of sweetness, I'm also going to do one of them where I'm going to be doing and adding in some of this whole berry cranberry sauce. So let's get into how you make these. I'm going to make them all individual, but you can totally make this into a casserole dish, just 4 or 6 or 8 times this recipe, because how I'm doing it and how I'm showing you is going to be for just 1 serving. We are going to be using cottage cheese, and you're going to want to blend your cottage cheese. So it's super simple. All you want to do is put it in your blender. I have this little ninja thing right here. And you just want to go blend, blend, blend. If you need some extra liquid, you could either add some milk or some water to kind of give it a little bit of liquid to make it easier to blend. But this will come together. It just comes together. You have to be patient with this process. So we're going to blend our cottage cheese until it's nice and creamy and smooth. Mine was perfect. I actually didn't need any water or milk or anything. And then this is how it comes out. Oh. We've got a mess over here. Okay, so what you want to do is add 3 to 4 ounces of turkey down into your individual bowl. Like I said, if you want to not make this individual, you can totally times this by how many servings you want and just do a large serving of it. But I'm doing the cute individual ones today. Okay, so each of these we're going to put in 1 light Laughing Cow cheese. Then we're going to take 1/3 cup of green beans and put that down over top. 1 tablespoon of shredded Parmesan. 1/2 cup of your blended cottage cheese. 1 teaspoon or 2 of this onion soup mix. And then you want to mix it. But for one of these, I want to go ahead and add a little bit of sweetness. I don't know how this is going to be. I'm going to let y'all know. So I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of this whole berry cranberry sauce just to one of them. So we're going to go ahead and just mix that all together. And it'll look like that. Then of course you want to top with these French fried onions. You can do about 2 tablespoons, or you can just measure with your heart. I'm going to measure with my heart because I love these. That is what we are looking like. You're going to put it in your preheated 350 degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Look at that. Ooh, woo. So we're going to try this one and then this one with the cranberry, and I'll let you guys know which one I think is better. Y'all need to make this. It is so freaking good. So let me try the one with the cranberry. I'll let you know which one I think is better. So there's my bite. While I do like the sweetness of the cranberry, I prefer to do without. So this is another leftover turkey recipe that I hope that you guys make. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoy it, let me know. So for the chicken salad, I personally am going to want this to be shredded. So all you're going to do is take a, I don't know what this is called, a food processor, and add your turkey to it. And then you just pop the lid on it. I don't want it to be super. And you have your shredded turkey. Today we are making turkey salad. So we have our shredded turkey. You're gonna need some mayonnaise, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, a quarter of a lemon, a quarter of a red onion chopped, 1 stalk of celery chopped, and then these are the add-ins that are optional. That is going to take your turkey salad up a notch. So dried cranberries. Love my turkey salad, or I usually do obviously chicken salad, but this is obviously all of the ingredients, or the way that I would make chicken salad is the way that I'm gonna be making this turkey salad. So I do cranberries and then toasted almonds. Another option would also be to add an apple or some grapes, or you could add all of them if you wanted to. So I'm just gonna go with the cranberries and the almonds, but this is going to come together so quick, so easy, and it's also going to be so incredibly delicious. So I'm going to show you how we make it. What we're gonna do is take 1.5 cups of our shredded turkey and put that down into a bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and add the celery and red onion. Like I said, this is 1 stalk of celery and a quarter of my red onion. Another nut that would go really good in here would be some pecans. That also goes really good in a turkey or a chicken salad. I do 1/4 cup of my dried cranberries, 1/4 cup of almonds, 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. I just have some light mayonnaise here. About a tablespoon of lemon juice. I'm gonna do 1/4 of a lemon. Okay, that is definitely not a tablespoon. There we go. So about 1/2 of a lemon. We are going to measure with our heart some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some salt and pepper. So for the turkey salad, I'm going to have it on one of these all butter croissants I just got from Walmart. So I'm just going to take some of that, put it on there. It looks so yummy. So this is one way to serve it and have it on a butter croissant. And another way is to have it like so with some crackers. If you guys make this, let me know what you think. This recipe is so simple. It is turkey flatbreads, and what you're gonna need is some flour tortillas, some cranberry goat cheese. This stuff is so good. You could either use this, or if you don't like goat cheese, then you could use cream cheese, or you could use a Laughing Cow cheese as well. But I love this stuff, and it comes out this time of year. You can pretty much get it at any grocery store. I got this at Walmart. And then you're gonna need some cranberry sauce. I have it like this. It is the whole berry cranberry sauce. You're gonna, of course, want your turkey. I have mine shredded. I just shredded it in the food processor. So it's nice and shredded. and then some cheese. So I went with cheddar, Gouda, and Gruyere mix. So I'm super excited for this because this is going to be delicious, and this is what you're gonna do. It's so simple and it's gonna come together in literal minutes, and it's also gonna be really tasty. So let's get to it. You're gonna take your tortilla. Now you could also use the low carb tortillas. I just have regular tortillas here. So first I'm going to take about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of this goat cheese, and I'm just going to spread it down onto the bottom of this tortilla. Then you're gonna add however much turkey you want. I would say, I don't know, about 2 to 4 ounces. Just gonna put that down over top. Then I'm gonna take about a tablespoon or so of cranberry. I should have did this over top of the cheese. It's okay, it's okay. And then we're gonna take just a sprinkling of your cheese mixture and make sure it is covered over top. Then you're gonna take a second tortilla, put it on top, like so. You're gonna take your goat cheese, add a little bit of cranberry on top. You want to make sure to cover the tortilla so the cheese has something to stick to. So whether you coat it with the cheese or the cranberry, just make sure that every part of the tortilla is in some way covered so the cheese can stick to it, because we are going in with another sprinkling of our cheese. We're gonna put this in the air fryer at 360 degrees for about 10 minutes. Got a little air fryer oven, so it's just gonna transfer over real easily. Can we say yum? You guys, look at this. Does it not look so amazing? Now I'm just going to cut it like a pizza. I let it cool down for a little bit. It's nice and crunchy. Look at that. Does that not look so amazing? Next we have turkey noodle soup, and I made my own bone broth and turkey broth with boiling the turkey in water and all kinds of seasonings. And then I also made the bone broth by, once I took all of the meat off the bone, I put the bone back in the water, or I put some water back in the pot and put the bones, and I made bone broth that way. So I also did carrots, onion, celery, and I boiled a full pound of egg noodles. As you see, everything is just separate. I didn't want to make it all together, so that's why it's all separate. But I also took some of the broth, which is in with the carrots and the celery and onions, but I also took some of the pasta water and added it. I know it's kind of weird, but that's what I did. And this is how I assembled it every day that I made the soup. I just put the noodles. I'm over here burning my grilled cheese. It was so good, by the way. But I would put my noodles, my turkey, my veggies, and then the broth. And I was like, okay, this bowl is just way too small, so let's get something bigger. So I got a bigger bowl, but I just went ahead and I added my broth and my veggies and my noodles, and then I heated it up that way. And this way, like, none of the broth, like, I didn't want to lose the broth in the noodles. So that's why I completely separated everything. So here you just see me pouring it into a bigger bowl, and then I'm putting the broth, and I think I go ahead and, no, I don't know what this is, by the way. I was like, I don't know. I didn't take this out. But it may have been some of the skin from the turkey. But I just went ahead and I put it in the microwave. And then I'm going to obviously put it into a bowl and have a side of my grilled cheese, which was absolutely delicious. This bone broth, it was so, well, the bone broth and the turkey broth was so incredibly easy to make. And if you are going to cook your turkey and boil it basically, which is how I cooked this turkey. I say definitely try it. It's not as scary as you think, because I was scared. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to cook this turkey all the way through, how it's going to taste. It was so good, and it was so not intimidating. So you just add whatever spices, and you can even add veggies and stuff. It's so simple to make your own broth, though. I highly recommend. And then I just added some Parmesan cheese to the top of my turkey noodle soup, and then some croutons, and it was absolutely delicious and hit the spot. So freaking good. If you can make your own broth, even better. But I know that this is a turkey leftover video, so I totally get if you don't have your own turkey broth, but oh my goodness. Give this a try. Let me know what you think. Last but not least, we are making garlic parm stuffed turkey flatbread. You're going to need some tortillas, some garlic parm sauce. You can get that from either Buffalo Wild Wings or this is just the Walmart brand. You're going to need some cheese. I like mozzarella on the top and then whatever cheese for the middle, a Laughing Cow cheese wedge, and then of course your shredded turkey. So first you want to take a tortilla and spread your Laughing Cow cheese all over the bottom of that tortilla, and then you want to add about 2 to 4 ounces of your shredded turkey. And then you're going to take your garlic parm sauce and just add a little bit of that over the turkey, and then you're going to sprinkle whatever cheese of choice over top. I would do a little bit more than what I did because this didn't stick together very well, but if you added a little bit more cheese, then it would have stuck better. So you add a second tortilla on top, and then you add your garlic parm sauce, just enough to cover the top of the tortilla. So you just spread that around the top tortilla, and then it's going to help the cheese adhere to the tortilla. So I took mozzarella cheese and spread it on all over the top tortilla. I put it in the air fryer at 360 degrees for 10 minutes. And you guys, this was absolutely incredible. I made this before with chicken, and I was like, I have to do this with turkey and include it in this recipe video because this was incredible. So you guys have to make it. Let me know. Look at that cheese bowl. Let me know if you like it and if you made it, if you like it. And yeah, this one is definitely a must make and a must try. So let me know if you do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, if you made it to the end of this video, comment your butterfly down below in the comment section. Let me know what your favorite or what you think your favorite is going to be. I'm gonna tell you, hands down, out of all of the things I made, that turkey salad, oh girl. On that buttery croissant, I could not get enough. It was so good. I highly, highly recommend that you make that. I want more turkey just so I can make it again. It was so incredibly delicious. So let me know which recipe you think would be your favorite or which one you are most excited to try down below in the comments. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video on things to do with your leftover turkey. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see y'all in the next one.